Tom and Summer in this movie are the main characters, and it hit me in a way that Tom isn't really a person who talks about what Tom wants, or his actions don't imitate what he wants, knowing the information about Summer. I think the relationship dynamic between that really hit me because I recognized in my past how oblivious I was to my own wants and likes, and how I'd want to have any relationship develop. And I think Tom does that here in a way to, maybe he has his impression of what he wants, but his actions towards Summer are very disrespectful to what Summer already says directly and shows directly. It's all about what Tom wants in the movie. And literally Summer gives Tom everything without Tom even asking. And their relationship, the whole movie is built on this script of looking at what Tom is, what Tom does. His narration is throughout it too. It's horrible. It's a anecdote of how selfish a person can be in a relationship. It's 500 Days of Summer, but it's literally Tom's 500 Days of Summer, not Summer's. You don't hear from Summer really, outside of certain aspects that are built in the storyline. Overall, you basically get Tom repeating himself over and over again throughout the story. Very much like, I want this, I want that, and you're basically watching the whole movie thinking that the whole time, because you see it. You see it. And I think one of the biggest parts is, even whenever he's around Summer, he's thinking the same things. Even at the end of the movie, there's this crescendo moment of like epiphany, I guess it could be, where sitting on the bench, his favorite bench, looking out at the city. Okay? So Tom does that. Summer comes. Summer knows, okay, well, probably is going to be here because it's somewhere we shared in, and Tom told me about, this is the place to be. The fact that Summer is even there shows that Summer does more for Tom than Tom would ever do for Summer. Like, that to me is the biggest landing right there. That literally Summer is actually in a place that Tom talked about, that is not a restaurant, that is not like, there's nothing there you can actually go to have and enjoy some kind of good meal or something. You literally, it's a place to sit. That's it. The funniest part is that Tom doesn't get it. Tom doesn't get that now Summer is happy. Now Summer wants to get married with the person that Summer's with. Not with Tom, though. And Tom doesn't get it. Tom doesn't get how literally he didn't build something with this person knowing that they feel the way they do. Okay. And I can relate to that because I've tried to build things with people that have complete opposite reactions in my life. That have a complete, totally different thinking in their life. And they express it. So what Tom did makes total sense. To an extent. It's showing that this is literally what people can do in that situation. And I know I've done that. Not only because of what Tom is doing by being selfish. Sometimes I do it because sometimes I've done it because it's been in a space where I didn't know what I wanted. Where I didn't know exactly, hey, this is what I want, and I can't be around this because my agency of what I care about isn't here, and I don't want to disrespect you and your boundaries. Because literally saying I don't want a serious relationship is a boundary. Saying that I don't want to get married is a boundary. And I think that's what 500 Days of Summer showed me. Is that, okay, it's not only about the boundary of I'm not going to have sex with you, but it's the boundary of the opposite. I'm only going to have sex with you. Beautiful.